the stare of the champion against the challenger. Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Wait a minute! 5, 4.
What's good, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We got the living Katana, Augustus. This your boy Celeb. We on here live. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
Good.
Good.
How about you?
Man, I'm chilling, bro. You know, I'm chilling, man. Living. That's all.
Living like a villain.
So
what you got for us, man? We got some dynamite we gonna talk about today.
Yeah, we didn't talk
we're
about
gonna talk about some Collision.
Yeah, in Collision. Yeah, we kind of mixed things up this last week. We all had busy, unaligned schedules, and so we kind of had to fumble things around a bit. Our apologies. We're working on the time frames and schedules and trying to make a more consistent product for y'all. But in the meantime, Dynamite. So some shit happened.
What type of shit happened over at Dynamite?
We had the Rock and Roll Express get beat up by FTR.
The old ass Rock and Roll Express?
Rock and Roll Express, bro, beat the tennis balls off their walkers right in the middle of the ring. Crazy business.
What the fuck?
Older tapioca. Took the bingo dabbers out their pockets. All, bro, crazy.
That's funny shit.
Then we had MJF and the Hurt Syndicate had some MJF shenanigans going on.
Yeah.
It made it look like the Hurt Syndicate was giving MJF the thumbs up. Shelton Benjamin and MVP both gave him the thumbs up, and then MJF offered Lashley his car and said, you can have the car if you give me the thumbs up. And later on in the segment, it shows Lashley in the back getting in MJF's car and then giving him the thumbs down out the window and taking off in the car.
Oh,
damn, that's crazy.
They GTA'd his ass.
Yeah, stole his car, crazy.
Crazy.
Then you had Chris Statlander and Jimmy Hayter in the semifinal for the Owen Hart Foundation tournament.
Jesus Christ.
To get a spot in the finals against Mercedes.
Yeah.
At Double or Nothing.
Okay.
And then you had the Young Bucks return to action in the ring against.
Oh yeah, against Kenny Omega and Hangman Page.
No, against Kevin Knight and Speedball.
That's okay. That's right. That's who it was.
Kevin,
my bad.
An interference from Ricochet.
With the interference from Ballhead, gets smacked around.
Yeah. And then that's probably the most significant things from Dynamite. It was.
What the hell?
Something happened to Jay, ladies and gentlemen. I think that is his internet may have popped, but it's all right. You know what I mean?
I was like,
there you go.
Before I rudely cut my own self off, yeah, I went to click on the notes and I exited right out of StreamYard, but yeah, so it wasn't. I don't want to say it wasn't super eventful because it was a really good event, and it's really hard to follow up WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? all the focus is still on WrestleMania. You know what I mean? And what happened at WrestleMania and
Shit, no, it's not. The focus is on the fucking WWE's
well, yeah, the flagship shows
backlash.
pretty much the flagship shows though are good now and have a spark in them from WrestleMania, like from
True.
the culminations that happened in WrestleMania. Like, I didn't want John Cena to win until I realized that hey, they might be they're giving Cena and Orton their final feud. You know what I'm saying? They've been wrestling each other for 25 years. I think it's dope. I didn't even want Cena to win, but I'm not upset with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the storylines pretty much are from stuff that happened at WrestleMania. And before we get into that, though, we'll talk Collision. What did y'all think of Collision?
I didn't get an opportunity to watch any of that. I haven't even watched WWE SmackDown. I mean WWE Raw from this week.
Oh man. Okay, so you didn't miss you honestly didn't miss a whole lot.
Yeah. Been working, man. Been trying to.
Spoiler alert. Swerve Strickland and Blake Christian had a match, which Swerve Strickland won.
Okay.
The Bucks attempted to jump him after the match. Kenny intervened, which kind of hints at it's already been hinted at the last couple of weeks that Kenny and Swerve might be teaming up soon.
Okay. Okay.
Then you had FTR versus the Paragon, which is Adam Cole's. Basically, it's United King. What was it? United Kingdom.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it's the same faction, just a new name. FTR continued their heel momentum. You know what I'm saying? They're basically just building themselves up as heels more and more each week. Can't really think of Tony Storm defeated Queen Aminata. That was actually a decent match. But yeah, total dominance from Tony Storm.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's what's up.
And I mean, just to touch back on SmackDown too, last Friday, that TLC match, bro. From the entrance with the Street Profits having the HBK tribute gear on,
Yeah.
to the performance and the spots in the match and the execution, I'm pretty sure it's locked in, probably in the top 3 TLC matches of all time right now.
Yes, sir.
That match.
Like
I'm gonna
that,
cut you off, bro. I'm sorry.
No, feel free to.
That match was the wow. How should I say this? The best match on that damn card that night. I haven't seen anything like that in a long time, man. You know,
Facts.
that it felt like the first time I saw it, like not when it happened, but it felt like 2000 all over again.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it was dope. I
Yeah,
was happy. You got some eyes popping out your chest, man. I'm just But yeah, that match was insane.
Yeah, that's my picture in the background. I'm trying to work with this thing.
And how about Aleister Black still selling his injured eye?
From 5 years ago, yeah.
All these years later, bro. That's commitment.
Yeah, I ain't seen it.
That man said, well, no, we still believe in around here.
Yeah, for real.
Speaking of Aleister Black, though, his return to WWE was predicted this week, but we all knew it was coming sooner or later.
Right.
I'm kind of. Is it just me, or do they need to find a better way to reintroduce these people?
Lately, it's been like they've really been slacking because like, okay, they advertised Penta. Everybody knew he was coming, but at the same time, it's like after Ray Phoenix, it's like all these other random people from other organizations that's coming in. Like they don't hype it up like they used to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think we're gonna see. I think we'll see Viking go in a match very
He was
soon.
just in a match in TNA.
Yeah. But I think we'll see him in a match very soon. Yeah, he was one of the people that caught
Well, attempted to catch.
yeah, let's say, if you even want to call it an attempt, it looked like only one person reached up to try to catch him.
Bruh. That
But
man hit his face.
his face and and even worse than that is trying to brace yourself with your arms when you're falling is the worst thing you can do.
Yep.
And instinctively it's what just happens by reflex. It's just human reflex unless you rewire your brain otherwise.
Facts.
But yeah, it looked like he might have potentially injured some ribs and an arm or two as well.
Maybe.
But I haven't seen any. I haven't looked into any reports from it.
But yeah, it's. I saw that clip, and I was like, oh my god, because like you saw how when he landed when Moose was like, "Are you okay?" Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, he heard that though.
Yeah, that was a bad.
That was bad landing.
It was a bad catch.
Stuff like that. Like I never done it before, but like I want to add that to my arsenal, like jumping out the ring and stuff like that. But at the same time, the guy that you going against, you got to trust him.
That's gonna be in my arsenal right off rip. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's going in my playbook right off Skippy.
Yeah. Because right now I'm kind of like in the mix of
Not that high risk, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I ain't doing all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't catch me 450 swantoning off of no damn
Fuck no. 30
apparatus
foot.
above
Fuck no. 30 feet high in the air. Fuck no.
Hold on.
No serious injuries reported. Fellow wrestler AJ Francis, who attempted to catch Slater during the dive, mentioned he nearly tore his bicep in the process and noted that Slater thanked him afterward. The incident sparked discussions about safety protocols in wrestling, with several wrestlers, including Sidney Akeem and Ricochet, acknowledging the risk involved and emphasizing the importance of proper coordination during high-risk maneuvers. While the spot was dangerous, Slater's resilience and the subsequent conversations highlight the ongoing efforts to balance spectacle with safety in professional wrestling.
That's deep, y'all.
Yeah, it's a genuine concern. As it should be.
That's why they don't want to do that wrestlers union, because they have these dudes doing high risk maneuvers like that.
It's kind of hard to it's very hard to get a union for something that's essentially stunt work. You're purposely taking impacts. You're purposely damaging your body to some degree, no matter nearly anything you do in that ring. Yeah, it's definitely a hard thing to get insurances on. It's the type of thing that you sign waivers for.
That's true.
Every combat sport I've ever trained in or competed in, you've had to sign a waiver. It
Yeah.
basically says, hey, if you get fucked up, you know, you knew what you were getting into.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm sure they have a similar process. Although I will say it seems like WWE has gotten a lot better about how they treat their employees. To some extent, I still see some crazy shit go on, like where people finish matches after botches that they definitely shouldn't finish the match.
Right.
But at the same time, who's to say when we're just watching it from the outside? I've known plenty of talent stubborn enough to finish the match on their own accord,
Right.
whether they were told not to or not.
Well,
But yeah, man, I think last night's Raw was dope. We won't get into that till
we'll get at that on Saturday or Saturday. I mean Sunday,
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah.
We got Thursday, and you know what I mean. We just want to get up here tonight, y'all, and run over a few things with y'all tonight. You know what I mean. It wasn't going to be expected to be no hour-long one like tomorrow, or excuse me, like Thursday will be.
Yeah, no, we just want to touch on the stuff we forgot to last week.
Yeah, that's all we wanted to do today. What else we got? You know what I mean? You know what we got? I know it was very, very brief, but what else we got? What else you want to hit on?
What do we got here? Oh, Master P and AEW. What was that about?
Yeah. Oh, that I don't know. That was just awkward.
He wanted to try to make him say,
That shit came out of nowhere. Master P came out of nowhere like the RKO, bro.
I guess he went to make him say,
And it was so weird too because he was like doing like he would get all tough and shit in the ring when he had like backup in there and shit. And then the second an enemy hopped in the ring, this man was like either dipping out the ring real quick or he was like standing there awkwardly, like, oh, he ain't gonna hit me. I'm just here.
You in the ring, you likely to gonna get hit, bro.
Did you see
Braun Breaker over there to spear his ass?
Did you see that comedian Bert? Yeah. Did you see that clip I shared to the chat earlier?
Yeah.
That was all unscripted. That was like in the dark that happened after the event.
Damn, okay.
That's why he pulled his belt off and smacked the ground, because he was trying to let the wrestler know that he didn't know what the hell he was doing, and he would hit him with the belt if he had to protect himself.
Well, yeah, that's what's up, bro. What else you want to hit on, bro? Because I know we got one thing I'm about to go and let the fans know is that we're just a little bit more production before we get the video game stream fully underway. We're gonna be streaming a whole bunch of different things: King of Fighters, Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Fatal Fury, everything you think of, Street Fighter 6, wrestling, WWE. We're gonna be doing it all, man. You know, we're gonna be on that.
Coming out.
All the new shit.
Yeah. Everybody that's looking to go to a wrestling show, to make plans for next month on the 31st.
April 31st or May 30th? I mean, excuse me, May 31st. May 31st, y'all. We got a plan. We got a promotion going on for Augustus over here in North Carolina. Y'all tune in if you can. Come on out and show some love. You know what I'm saying? So
where's it at? Tell us where it's at. Give us the
details. We have Battle in the Borough. Believe 4 o'clock, I believe. Hold on, I got to look at the flyer.
It's Saturday night.
Okay. Well, yeah, I got. Damn, even my wife knows. But yeah, Extreme Shot Wrestling will be in Goldsboro, North Carolina, at the Goldsboro National Guard, May
Okay.
31st. So if anybody's looking, ESW do have it on their website, actually on their Facebook page.
So if you're in the North Carolina area,
Yeah.
go get you a ticket.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
get you a ticket if you're here in
And-
North Carolina. And a plate too.
How much them tickets cost?
Adults are $15. Yeah,
Kids are free.
they always been 15. And kids, I think 2 through 12 is. Hold on.
Free.
Listen, I don't want to lie. I don't even know where my phone is. Hold on.
This man, false advertising.
No, I ain't go lie now. I gotta look. I'll make sure I got my facts right. Okay. Adults are 15. Youth is $5. Ages 5 and under are free.
Ages 5 and under are free.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I got one that is gonna be free.
I believe there's a
And another note, Diego will be in action defending his ESW East Coast Championship. So y'all might want to tune into that too.
Oh, we'll be there.
Oh
No,
yeah.
we're gonna try to go live.
Oh yeah.
I
Anything else, y'all?
I believe there's also a Raw coming up this way.
There's also a SmackDown coming down this way to Greensboro on the 16th of May.
I'm thinking about attending that Raw, but
I want to try to get there.
And I believe Mark James will be going 101 with Austin Shadows in the street fight. So y'all might want to see that as well.
Okay.
but yeah. Gaming stream coming soon.
Yeah.
I think we gave this spew to y'all last time, but we'll say it again. Gaming stream coming soon. Merch store gonna be set up soon. So you can go get your hats and your shirts, and your hoodies. We have template and mock-up designs for wrestling gear. For the Lolo, for indie wrestlers, pro wrestlers, aspiring wrestlers. Maybe you just want to dress up when you watch, WWE. We got you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a short ass stream. I thought we were gonna have more shit to talk about, honestly. But
No.
all right, we gonna throw a couple more minutes on there. Who do y'all think is the next person to join Paul Heyman's new faction?
Becky Lynch.
Ooh.
That's definitely who I'm thinking too.
Yes.
That's who I'm wanting. I think that's who we're all wanting.
Becky Lynch for sure.
Wouldn't she be the first Paul Heyman girl?
Yeah.
And are they gonna call it? Are they gonna call it the Danger Alliance or the Dangerous Alliance again, like Paul Heyman's faction from back in the day, or are they gonna call it Revolution?
They're gonna the Revolution.
Revolution is a mystery, bro.
Remix.
Revolution.
It would be dope. But yeah, I think we're possibly gonna see Austin Theory maybe in that mix up. Paul Heyman mentioned Ilya Dragunov and Austin Theory before, and people he would want to manage and see put over.
Yeah.
So I think that's definitely a possibility. Rhea Ripley was also another mention.
Yeah.
Which that would be hella crazy right now because she's babyface as fuck.
Yeah, she is.
But
I mean, she would have. I mean, she would have been good if she was part of the Judgment Day and being, bad, and then went right to, Paul Heyman.
I can't help but notice that fucking Sol Ruka and Liv Morgan were smacking the dog piss out of each other a second ago.
They were.
That shit was crazy.
Oh yeah. Another thing, I don't know if I said anything about this, but new videos are in work for my YouTube gaming channel. So if y'all want to tune into that as well, I gotta do a couple of adjustments. So that's some voice work and all that stuff. And Celeb, I need to get with you about future videos too.
Okay. Got you.
Yeah, cause
Sir.
I need somebody to help me do commentary.
This man slept.
I know you got the voice for it too. You gonna come up with something.
I got you. You know what? I got you. Well, fellas, man, if it ain't nothing else we got for the fans on this one, we got the whole stream with everybody coming up on Thursday. We got Sunday.
That's wait. That's a big that's a big promise you making right there.
No. I'm talking about we got the whole stream.
Okay.
We got the whole stream pretty much coming, on Thursday, which, it won't be a short one. It's gonna be a long stream. It's gonna be the normal.
Don't say with everybody because
Oh no, I don't. Yeah, I'm not trying to say like with everybody that we have. Nah,
that's
I'm talking about with everybody around the world that tunes in. You know what I mean? It's gonna be normal stream with everybody, for everybody. Let me just say that. But if there's nothing else, y'all, I appreciate everybody coming out today. This is your boy Celeb. That's your boy down there, the Living Katana. That's your boy in the middle, Augustus. And this is the Wrestling Unleashed podcast. Whoop. And we out.
Whoop.
Peace.
Peace. One.
The stare of the champion against the challenger. Don't go!